Hello everyone, this is Alex Mathers reporting to you from the roof of my condo here in Bangkok. Just giving you a little bit of a 180 here of what I can see on this lovely afternoon. I'm actually gearing up to head out of Thailand within the next few days to head back to Europe after over 2.5 years here. And I wanted to use this, just seize this opportunity today to get back into creating videos. It's been about 3 or 4 months, I think, since I last added a video to my repertoire, and I'm thinking today is the day to get back in the flow a little bit. And I thought, what better a topic than fear to discuss for a few minutes with you as I find my feet again and get back into the momentum of making content showing my miserable mug again. So fear is something that a lot of us obviously shy away from. We use it as an indication to move away from things rather than move towards things. But I wanted to flip that on its head today because it's something that I always discussed as a positive back in the day, and I've since sort of gotten lazy about that again, and I've used fear as an excuse to not do things, including putting my face on video. Using fear as an excuse, using that feeling in your gut and your chest as an excuse not to do things. And I think a lot of us get very excited about this idea of doing what you love and focusing on your passions, because it's devoid of fear, isn't it? It's devoid of discomfort. Doing what you love is a very juicy phrase, because it suggests that doing that will be easy and fun and joyful. And of course, when we find ourselves doing things that are only joyful and easy for too long, we realize that actually we're not getting anywhere, because the things worth doing involve challenge. They involve a little bit of suffering. They involve some pain. And I think this is why a lot of people are struggling today. Because I think in culture and media and whatever else, we're told that we should be doing things that we enjoy, and we should sort of slow down in life, and we should enjoy every part of life and really be passionate for what we're doing, and only assume that life is about passion and is about pure joy. But actually we need to factor in fear, and we need to factor in discomfort as well. And this is why I wanted to get back into videos. This is why I want to get back into public speaking and really sort of go on the offensive again with my content. It sort of occurred to me as my days here in Bangkok come to an end, how many excuses I've been making because of fears, and how sort of my life has kind of slowed down as a result of that, and I've kind of gone on the defensive for far too long, and I've barely done any networking or gotten myself out. I've sort of used Bangkok as an excuse to crawl into my shell a bit more. Even though I've been doing a lot of content and writing and stuff, I haven't been attacking those things that I know are actually best for me. And it recently dawned on me, of course, that I've sort of been doing it the wrong way. I mean, I know deep in my soul that it's those things that make you scared, the things that bring fear to your mind, those ideas that make you scared. Those are the indications of what you should be doing. And I know that, you know, if you're an artist or if you are an athlete, you have some sort of a skill, obviously do those things. If you've got talents in something, you know, do what you're good at, follow what you're good at. But those kinds of professions are inevitably going to involve things that are difficult, that are challenging, and actually it's those aspects of that career, those pieces that create the entire picture, the entire machine, are the things you need to be putting most of your attention on. And that's something that I've been neglecting, and I'm actually quite excited now. I feel much more alive and passionate just at having made the decision now to sort of lean into those fears and to use the things that I'm scared of as indications of what I should be doing. So if I get an invite from someone, for example, which did happen recently, to get on a podcast interview, you know, I'll feel that sort of gut-wrenching reaction in my stomach, and I'll be like, it's not something that I love. You know, I'm not going to do it because it's not something I'm passionate about, because I'm following that discomfort. But actually, of course, it's an indication of what I should be doing. It's something that is, it's my soul resisting it, because it knows that I'm supposed to be doing it. It knows that I take it seriously. I take things like public speaking, contributing, getting my voice out there seriously. So that's why my soul reacts to it. My physicality reacts to it because it's important. So yes, podcast interviews I'm going to be doing, public speaking, videos, podcasts if I can. I'm going to be doing all those things because those are the challenges that life lays out for us on purpose, so that we do them and that we feel fantastic after having done them. That's growth. Life is worth doing when it features plenty of growth and plenty of things that make us scared. Fear is a good thing when we see it as an indication. Oops, nearly fell there. Don't want to fall down there now, do I? Fear is a great thing when we use it as a sign to follow the things that will lead to our growth, because growth is the first step, or shall I say, the stepping stone towards happiness. And happiness is of course an ongoing process. It's never a destination, it's never complete. Growth will always lead to ongoing happiness. That's really the only gateway to happiness, and of course the only gateway to to a challenge is fear. Fear will show you where the challenges in your life are, and that's what you need to attack. Obviously there's a slight difference between things that we're just not very proficient in, like our weaknesses, that are probably worth, subcontracting or leaving to someone else because they just ultimately lead to boredom. But you know what the differences are. There are certain things in life that you don't want to do, that if you were to do them would make you feel even worse and more bored and less passionate. And there are other things that you need to do that were you to do them, you'd feel 100 times better. Those are the ones I'm talking about. I'm talking about the latter things. So things like getting your name out there and marketing and talking to the right kinds of people and all the icky stuff that's part of running your own businesses, or being a freelancer, being a creative, being an artist, being a content creator. Keep an eye on those things that you don't want to do, because those are the things worth doing most of all. And I wanted to leave you with that as a kind of first foray into my next phase of making videos and sharing a bit more content than usual. Think about fear in a different way. Think about your negative reactions to things as positive indications of what you should be doing, and just lean the hell into that stuff. You're never going to feel ready. You're never going to feel it perfectly in your body, and make friends with the fear. It's literally telling you, Alex, mate, look, stop looking in that direction. You're having a lot of fun. You're comfortable. You're chilled out. Have a look over here for a sec. I know it doesn't feel right, but I'm doing this to wake you up. You need to be looking in this direction, because this is the stuff that's going to make you come to life. And coming to life is what life is all about. Otherwise, we're dead. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that. This is, I'm going to close up just by showing you Bangkok a little bit more on this slightly hazy day. If you've got any questions, write them down below wherever you might be. I'm always keen to hear of any feedback that you guys have. I love to hear of your questions, your problems, because it gives me things to find solutions for, and it gets my brain going. Make sure that you are following me on my newsletter at alexmathers.net, alexmathers.net. If you sign up there, you will get content through my newsletter that you won't get anywhere else. Stuff about personal development, finding happiness, finding success, overcoming anxieties and doubts. That's all my stuff. So make sure you follow me there. And over here, of course, subscribe, like, all the other cool, fun stuff that you like to do on YouTube or wherever else you might be watching this. Over and out, guys.